Welcome back to Who Will Win in 3 minutes. And finally, I found a fight that is actually closer than you think. And this is a classic power versus hacks issue. Does the power overpower the hacks? Does the hacks overpower the power? Hey. Let's try and explain this, shall we? Levi Ackerman from Attack on Titan versus the Prince of Persia is closer than you think, and well, here's why. Let's compare their strength. The Prince of Persia starts off consistently at large building level. He could get some slightly higher scalings due to his Dark Prince form or some of the creatures he battled against due to certain scalings, but he roughly stays around large building level. Whereas Levi, for example, starts at small building level, at least possibly physically, but with all of his gears and equipment added on top, he gets to roughly either city block level or multi-city block level. So yeah, that's where the problem lies. Levi himself is not stronger, but all of his equipment makes him stronger. The same goes for speed. The Prince has superhuman level speed, with possible higher reaction times depending on how you look at it. Levi also has superhuman level speed, even though I doubt that to a slight degree, but he can also get to subsonic plus with all of his equipment. So you see, with his equipment he is better, but without it he's either equal or weaker. That's the problem with this fight so far. But let's get into the other stuff. They're both arguably master swordsmen, so neither one's gonna have much of an advantage. Levi is definitely an expert at using the omnidirectional boost gear that he wears, but the Prince is a master of martial arts, so they could also even out in certain ways. Levi's durability is the same as his natural strength, small building level, whereas the Prince's durability matches his at large building level, so there's the problem there as well. And technically speaking, Levi doesn't really have any actual powers. Most of his stuff comes from his equipment, whereas the Prince does have powers from his weapons and one of his main abilities, his time manipulation, which he gets from the Sansa time or the Dagger time on the medallion, whichever one you want to bring up. He can manipulate time. He can either pause it, pretty much stop it with certain degrees, and he can even reverse it all the way up to 10 seconds. Which, even though Levi would start faster with his equipment, eventually, I would argue, the Prince could reverse time, learn Levi's attacks and maneuvers, and eventually beat him. And there's the problem. Levi starts off strong, but could eventually lose, because without his equipment, the Prince is stronger. So there's my argument. If you think Levi wins, that's fine, but I personally think the Prince would win due to his hacks. Thanks for watching, stay awesome.